What can we accomplish in 7 hours at Disney's California Adventure? Hey, I'm Nicole and I share all things doing Disney with kids. I'm sharing wins and lessons learned, so keep watching for all my best Disney with kids tips. We stayed at the Hampton Inn and Suites, Anaheim Garden Grove, right off Harbor Boulevard. We had an awesome standard room. It was perfect for our family of 4. There was plenty of dining options nearby. It's right on the art bus line, and I loved the complimentary breakfast. Our stroller rental was delivered straight to our hotel, waiting on arrival. We arrived at security right at 8 a.m., stopped by the guest relations to sign up for DAS, and then headed back towards the Pixar Pier. So we had planned to do Goofy Sky School first because that was one reason why we actually came to DCA. Unfortunately, it was down, so we opted for the Golden Zephyr instead. Hoping that Goofy Sky School would open up while we were still over here, we did a little bubbles/potty break, but it didn't open up, so we decided to head over to the Emotional Roll-In to take a little ride on here. We headed over towards the heart of Pixar Pier and made a little pit stop at the Toy Story Ball. Of course, my kids love anything water. We had a little magical moment when the cast member let my kids play one of the arcade games. Toy Story Mania was down, so we just admired Incredicoaster and headed over toward Cars Land. But first, we needed to make a quick stop for a diaper change at the Baby Care Center. Similar to Disney World's Baby Care Centers, they have changing tables, kid-sized toilet, a private nursing area, a selection of baby products, some feeding supplies, and of course they have a feeding area with high chairs. We made our way over to Cars Land through this side entrance and hopped right on Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. I think my daughter is still a little bit partial to this. After that, we headed over towards a Cozy Cone Motel because I had put in a mobile order, but while we were there, we got to meet Lightning McQueen, which was so fun for my kids. We had mobile ordered the bacon mac and cheese, and of course the whole family loved it. Considering that this was at 10 a.m., I'd say Hampton and breakfast held us over quite well. We had a lightning lane for Radiator Springs Racers, and it was my son's first time going on it. I really hyped him up for this one, and I selfishly had him go with me first because I really didn't think that he was going to ride it a second time around with my husband on Rider Switch. Basically, you go through different parts of Radiator Springs, just like in the movie.
Do I flip the show? Try to do the riding and the quattro too. Go!
You end up racing the car next to you, and fingers crossed that you win.
How you feel? Because we made new friends. We won!
As you're exiting the queue, make sure to pay attention to all of the theming. We had just done the Route 66 road trip, so we spotted the Cadillac Ranch and the Tucumari Rock. And knowing my son was not going back on Radiator Springs with my husband, I got the kids some slushies and we just hung out a bit before making our way back to do Goofy Sky School. Ready? Another little one. We headed back to Pixar Pier because Toy Story Mania was finally up and running. My husband grabbed us some food while we watched the Spider-Man show. We did web slingers and then took a little break before riding Monsters, Inc. With some money to burn on a gift card, we grabbed the PB&J bacon, churro, and some milkshakes from Schmoozies. The whipped cream was seriously so good. Of course, I had to go grab a pair of ears like I do on every trip, and then it was time to head out. For not having a nap, the kiddos did pretty good, and I was a happy mama. Until next time, California Adventure.